Now, one of the absolute biggest ones that is very, very explicit to control charts is there'll be some people on here that are familiar with Western Electric rules. There'll be some people familiar with Nelson rules. Short story, they're basically the same, just with some additional bits. But in either situation, one of the big things we often see, and statistical software can often do this, is when you run a control chart, you just apply all of the special cause test, all of the rules to it. So this could be the Western Electric rules, applying all 4 of them to a control chart, or the Nelson rules using all 8 of them, whatever that might be. And this is a really big problem, because what actually happens, and there's some wonderful work by Donald Wheeler, Shewhart himself, Deming and Lloyd Nelson, who say the problem with that is you're doing what we call throwing everything at the wall, and something will stick eventually. Because basically every single time you get it to look for something extra, your error rate goes up. So if you keep saying, look for this pattern, now look for this pattern, and look for this pattern, and look for this pattern, eventually there's a pattern it's going to hit, even if it's not actually something worth responding to. You know, statistics isn't perfect. It's a game of probabilities. So anyone who is watching this who has this habit of using control charts and just whacking all the rules on and then see wherever there's a red dot, maybe downplay that a bit. Just because the red dot doesn't mean you need to respond. Think about what each one does. We won't go through in detail here because there's more nuance, but some are good for if you're in a high risk environment. Some are good if you think there's a data collection issue. Some of them are good if you think something might have suddenly changed. So use the ones that help you fundamentally.